All right, Marlin, come on. Hey!
Hey, Marlin.
Hey guys,
Thanks for coming on again.
Yeah, no problem.
Welcome back.
You've
Yeah.
got something quite magnificent here.
Oh, have I? Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, small. You were leaning over. I didn't see it.
Oh, it is compact.
Yeah,
It is pretty.
It's N scale.
that's right.
But as far as N scale goes, it's huge.
Mm.
No?
Has a lot of heft to it. I know you've picked it up already, and you mentioned that it's really heavy.
That's really heavy. Compared to the little locos that we use on our layout, that's massive. That would not fit on.
It won't make it around the curve
We could
on
try.
our layout. No, I'm pretty certain as to what will happen. So.
So what are we looking at, Marlin? Tell us about it.
Okay, well, I'll bring it probably up close and
Drive it.
center. Oh, I'll do that in a moment. You gotta talk before you drive.
All right.
How about we go on the
But,
top, mate?
yeah, let's do that.
Let's get on top.
This is I'll be very delicate with it because it's
Zoom in a bit.
Please do.
this is a GS-4
GS4,
steam locomotive.
not to be confused with the GS3.
No, there was a GS3. This is an
Yeah.
evolution of that series.
And I bet it was better.
Who knows? I'm not sure. But this particular one
Also got two cans.
is number 4449. So 4449. So in real life, this is the only surviving example of this particular locomotive.
What do you mean? Does it still go?
Yes, this is in preservation. This particular one. So this was manufactured for the Southern Pacific Railway.
What country did it operate?
United States. So these went up and down the West Coast on premier high-speed passenger trains.
Oh,
So this is sort of like the American equivalent of like the Mallard or the Flying Scotsman.
Oh, luxury.
In that it was a high priority passenger service. The public image was really important at that time for railways, and they adorned it in this really nice sort of semi-streamlined sort of fairings on the side. So it's not like a fully enclosed streamlined locomotive, but they did a lot of, because that was an Art Deco period. That was late 1930s, early 1940s. It's around World War II era.
would have been full of flappers.
Well, that's more 1920s.
Full of what?
Flappers,
So this is a
dancers.
little bit later in history, but that was pre-depression years, I think. But anyway, so streamlining was a big thing. That was a big part of industrial design. It was a big part of in the 30s, automobile design moved from more utilitarian to streamlined shapes, and they sort of hired a lot of people with that sort of design knowledge to work on railways, work on the locomotive design, and it's really cosmetic. Maybe there's some aerodynamic benefit. I'm not 100% sure.
It does
But-
look pretty.
Yeah, it's regarded as being a pretty attractive locomotive from that period.
And it's steam powered.
It is steam powered. Yeah,
It doesn't look steam powered to me.
it looks quite modern, doesn't it?
It looks super modern.
I'll pop it back on the track.
Well, that can be tricky.
which
Yeah, that's
is
easy.
tricky.
That's easier said than done.
It has a lot of wheels. So the wheel arrangement on this is a 4-4-8-4. So that's 4 pilot wheels, which I'm trying to align on the track with
That's a lot of wheels.
difficulty.
a lot of wheels.
8 driving wheels. So that's the ones connected to the side rods. And
Plenty
then
of
8
traction.
trailing wheels. So yeah, plenty of traction. You can usually tell that locomotives with the big drive wheels like this were designed for high speed.
Yep.
And these could go 110 miles an hour, 180 kilometers an
110.
hour.
Wow.
But the track conditions on the lines that they ran meant that they never went higher than 120 kilometers an hour. So, which is about 75 miles an hour.
That's still
Still
plenty,
scooting.
that's still
Yeah.
plenty fast, surely.
So they never really got to stretch their legs, but they were apparently pretty quick. And out of the whole series of 20 odd locomotives built, this is a replica of the only surviving example.
Mhm.
Did we want to give it a run, BJ?
Oh, can I? Am I
yeah,
allowed to?
well, you're closest
Oh,
to the
ho,
throttle.
ho. Which way are we going? Let's go.
Don't
backwards.
go forward.
Depends on how I've attached the wires.
Oh.
There
Oh.
you go.
I
All
put my pinky here just in case it didn't run off.
Oh, that's a bit fast.
No,
huh?
don't go fast.
Go for
Marlin-
a good crawl speed.
Marlin will
How's
yell
that?
at Marlin will yell at you.
Because the sign of a well-made locomotive isn't
Is how slow it
necessarily
can run?
how fast it goes,
All right.
but how slow it runs. And
Let's see
Does,
if we
does
can
this one have noise?
this one doesn't. This is
No
DC,
noise?
so this is analog. It can be upgraded to DCC. I'm sure there's provisions in the tender for that.
Has
this
this got
is-
emergency brakes?
It does not, because it's not DCC. But this is made by Kato, so they're a Japanese company that
Making American trains.
Yeah, they
Really?
make American trains. They make some European trains as well. Their market's primarily Japan, but I love the quality of their
I was
product.
going to say, I bet they
And
make good quality products.
This is
eh?
no exception. Like everything of
Oh,
theirs that
Jesus, BJ.
Sorry.
had
Sorry, I got mixed up.
had the opportunity to operate, it's always a quality product.
Are we going to get it going on the overhead through the?
There he goes.
There
There
you
he
go.
goes. It's right on the bottom. Oh, we're going to lose it now.
Yep. Oh,
Oh, sorry.
you've crashed it into my finger again.
Yeah, and we typically don't stock a lot of American locos.
No?
Even though I'm an American modeler myself, but this one was too nice to pass up the opportunity to get and have a look at and make available, because it is new to us. We haven't had the opportunity to
He's very
acquire
nice.
these until now.
There was something else, Kato,
There-
that you were
There
going to
is.
show me.
It's just down.
Where is it?
Just down there.
Oh, going down.
So we actually, in my absence, we got a quite a big Kato delivery.
M2, as opposed to the pesky M1 unit.
Yeah, that's it. So we got
M2,
quite
tell
a
us
few
what.
of these.
Tell us what's cool about the M2.
So this is what they call a master unit.
Master unit.
So that you probably will notice if you've looked at Kato's range of packs of track, they have an M series and a V series. Your M series are like starter sets.
Yep.
They come with a power pack. They come with at least an oval of track. So M1 is a basic oval of track.
Yes.
M2 is a slightly larger oval with
Stepping it up.
a passing loop.
Yep.
Maybe we put it on the overhead because
Well,
I'm going to take it out the box.
so it has points.
Yeah.
Is that what they're called?
I'll flip it around. That's actually.
Is that
quite
what we
good.
have? We have a master
so
too.
It has what I would call a passing loop. So
Yeah.
you've got a point on either side, and the idea is that could be.
So if there's slower locos going here,
Yeah.
you can pull out, zoom past, and keep going.
or you could put a platform on either end. But what's really
Platform.
cool about Kato's
Like a train
system,
station.
yeah, like
Oh.
like here or there, is that they come with these sets come with inside the points. The motors are pre-built into the
What?
base of the
Electric
track.
points.
Electric points.
Yeah, this is very classy, isn't it?
And then they have controllers that plug into the side
No.
of the switches for the points that plug into the side of the controller. They piggyback the electrical current off of that, so it's a completely plug and play operation. You get a basic oval of track, quite large, over 2 meters long, and then you get 2 powered points with the switches to operate them remotely. And all in one box, and you don't require any tools. It's all
No
all
tools?
plug and
Yeah,
play.
so down here it's showing you when you add all the different
Yeah.
modules to it.
Different combos.
So those are the V sets. They're what they call variation sets, and they're
See,
designed to
ordinary.
be added onto.
It's some very
VM
complex
sets.
looking layouts there, just by adding extra bits. See how they're different color codes?
This one has a tunnel.
That's-
You like
yeah.
tunnels, don't you?
I love a good tunnel. Oh, this one looks complicated.
It's going around the mountain.
How do you know?
Must be. It's organic shaped.
It's a very well thought out system. But
Seems
yeah,
like, and it's plug and play, isn't it? The Kato system.
that is. Yeah, that doesn't include.
What doesn't it include?
Oh,
That
sorry.
it doesn't include a locomotive, so it's basically
No
just a
loco.
track set. But you could buy something like this,
I'll
and then
bring-
something like the GS-4.
I'll bring the loco.
Well, we got the loco, and you've brought.
I'm a
the
bit loco.
amateur.
Put a tram on it.
You could put a tram on it. Yeah, anything from
Tram.
Kato's range or any other N gauge manufacturer will work with this set.
Is it correct period though from 78 to 82?
Probably not.
No?
No, it's open to interpretation. So
My favourite thing.
yeah,
I like
There
it.
you
You
go.
want open to interpretation is
Yeah.
your favorite thing.
Well, you can be creative.
You are creative.
No, you can be creative. No, I'm not quite so creative, but this looks like a beautiful starter set,
The
and you can
benefit,
really build off of it.
yeah, I mean the benefit to these is that they clip together, they snap together with ease, and they snap
No
apart.
soldering?
No soldering, and if you don't have room for a permanent layout yet, and it's something that you set up temporarily on your dining room table, this is, in my opinion, the best option for a non-permanent set.
So I've got a
So-
train question, yeah?
Yeah,
So we have Stone Farmer would like to know what type of track material is best to make a garden outside layout.
G scale.
That's garden scale, yeah?
G scale.
Oh, you know all about that.
we,
but I guess-
we played with a giant Percy and,
You did, you
and,
love-
and a rather large Thomas.
You love it. You
we,
love
Did
yeah,
we?
we did. I think going to the track material, because we don't specialize in G scale,
Yep.
so we don't sell G scale track, but there are manufacturers. LGV is a popular one. They're a German company. They're probably the most popular one on the market.
So
But
they'll be nickel silver as well, wouldn't they?
they would be, but I'd imagine that because G scale is designed to be operated outside, so the track will be exposed to moisture and humidity and
Yep.
And dust, and I'm sure it's designed with that in consideration. So there would probably be some difference in the how they plate the rails and the materials they're made of compared to what would be used indoors. This track, for example, will tarnish with exposure to moisture. It will actually go green. So this is nickel plated. It'll be a bit like copper when it corrodes.
So you're right. I shouldn't be licking it.
No. But yeah, G scale is something that I'm really interested in myself. I think sort of in the twilight years of my life, I could imagine myself in the garden.
You can
With,
save yourself a drink.
Really? With overalls?
With overalls, a nice garden, and a G scale
Will you
layout.
have like a hat, like a train
An
driver's
engine's
hat? Yeah. What are they called?
Engine driver's head, isn't it?
Whatever you
Yeah.
want them, it's open to interpretation. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just don't be offering free Wi-Fi. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Free Wi-Fi. We never get rid of you.
That's right. All right. Thank you, man. Well,
Oh,
you're going to
thank
come
you.
back on.